Hey, you made it. Welcome to the Keynote presentation part 2. I'm really glad you're here. That's exciting. Let's get right into it. So going forward, 2 questions for you. Would you like to start investing in Bitcoin? And would you share this investment opportunity with people you know? If you've answered yes to both questions, you're in the right spot. So the opportunity is really just sharing it with others. That's it. Just share it with others. If you talk to 100 people you know in a non-harassing way, just show them the product and plainly ask them to check something out. Hey, want to see something cool? And then you ask them, hey, are you interested in this and you'd like to know more? Or are you just sort of interested? Or are you not interested at all? And trust me, you get a lot of people who say, nope, I'm not interested at all. And you just move on. It's fine. If you can get over that, you're ready to continue. But imagine if 20 out of 100 people said, yes, you could literally start making money with this right away. And a lot of money too. 20 people, you'd be making a lot of money. Now I want you to think a little bigger. What if you could bring in 70 people in just 1 year? Imagine your business could expand to 900 people by year 2, because these 70 people would be working for you on your team. And then in year 3, those 900 people turn into 5,000 people. Now, don't get me wrong. This takes time. It's work. You really have to get out there and do it. This is definitely not a get-rich-quit scheme. You don't just sign up and then money prints from the sky. If you're not working the business, you're not going to make any money. It's a legitimate business, which is going to take legitimate effort, like 20 hours a week. Okay? Now, I can show you how to grow a huge business and give you all the tools and trainings and tactics and strategies and what to do and when to say it. Remember this, that those people who start investing tend to keep doing that long term. You don't just invest money for like 2-3 months and then quit. So anybody who does sign up, you have a very long relationship with those people. And that's why there's so much money in this, okay? And it's easy. Now, you can think about some other businesses, like say this was candles, okay? If you had a box of candles, that's what we were selling. Instead of Bitcoin, it's candles. So you buy $500 of candles, and all you got to do is sell these candles to your friends. And let's say you do that for a month or 2. Well, the 3rd month you go back, you go, hey, want to buy more candles? And they go, no, I haven't burnt the ones I already bought. And that really sucks for you because you've got more boxes of candles that they need to buy. And eventually, you can't sell any more candles. Well, this is different because if you had a stack of Bitcoin certificates in a year from now, would you be complaining? No. You'd be thanking yourself. So there's a huge and fundamental difference with this opportunity than any other opportunity before. But just what is a business? I hear this a lot. Oh, I wish I knew how to start a business, or I want to start a business, whatever. And a lot of people, including me, will make up a business, and you'll also make up the business model and all of its calculations. But quite frankly, a business sells a product. So I've invented a bunch of different products, from dice to 3D printed face shields to just all sorts of crazy stuff. And that takes a lot of time and development. For my dice, it was $17,000 to make the mold out of steel. It was insane. What if you can't think of a product idea? That's okay. Just sell our crypto certificates in an unlimited volume. We print and ship them to your customers for you. Now, usually you need a loan to start a business, and we're going to show you how to get started with no startup capital required whatsoever. So we have a real opportunity for you. We're going to train you on how to become a retailer, so to speak, of these Bitcoin certificates. We're going to provide you with comprehensive training and support to show you how to grow a second income stream, something that's going to help you right away in your life today. And with determination and hard work, you can even replace your entire income stream and make this your full-time business and job. Imagine starting a business for virtually no startup capital and very low risk. Imagine all these components of your business, your startup, are done for you. Sales, customer service, order fulfillment, management, shipping and receiving, payment processing, training, website and email. We've got all of that done for you. This really is the perfect business. There's a low price of entry. Like my last business cost me $80,000. I remortgaged my house and I lost that business when I got sick in the hospital. Oof. I lost $80,000, guys. This business here, you can start very, very cheaply. Like we'll get into that in a couple more slides. There's no office politics, flexible hours, work your own schedule. There's no employees. There's unlimited earning potential. You get time freedom, and the big key here, you get residual income. If you didn't work today, if you decided not to show up to the office, you're going to get paid anyway. There are global opportunities. We're in Canada right now at the recording of this video, but if you're in Brazil and you're seeing this, let's talk. The infrastructure of this business is completely and 100% pre-built. And you only have to work with people you like. These attributes all describe the Investus digital business model. If you decide that you don't want to do this, that's okay. Here are your options. You're going to be stuck with rising slowly to the top of your company over years and years and years. And that's if they don't figure out that they're paying you the most and lay you off to hire 2 people for your salary, which just happened to me about a year ago. You can just hide and take your paycheck and go to work forever. You can panic. You can wait it out. You can, hey, why don't you just work more hours? You want to make more money, work more hours. Or you can take control, starting right now at Investus Digital. Now I'm going to introduce you to our marketing method, which is called network marketing. Network marketing is a pre-existing way to do business that's been around for a long, long time. And what's great about it is that you can go to independent sources, udemy.com and YouTube. We've got some great clips with Eric Worre, the guy who trained me, on exactly how this works. So there's many, many resources available from many different instructors for you to get good at this. But in a nutshell, here's what's awesome about network marketing. There are 10 ways for you to get paid within this structure, okay? The first one is retail, and I really don't like to do this myself because I'm not selling candles. I'm selling investments, but they're my investments. So why would I want to give them away? Or, I mean, I'm not giving them away. I sell them. Like I have people who will come up to me and go, hey, I don't want to join your company, but I'll put $100 into Bitcoin. And it's like, well, you're actually taking away my investment. So like, I don't want to sell it to you. If you want Bitcoin, just get involved in the company. But some people like to retail it, and you can sure make a lot of money retailing it. It's just not personally my cup of tea, not what interests me. But it's one of the 10 ways to get paid. Now, the second way to get paid is what's called your first order bonus. For any new distributor that you sign up, at the $250 level, you're going to get a $35 commission on top of all of the other ways to get paid. Instant bonus. If you sign somebody up at the executive account level, which is a $1,000 initial investment, you're going to make $200 off them right away as a one-time order bonus. So let's look at the example. If you bring 20 people in at the executive level, which is what we prefer to sell, you would earn $4,000 in first-time order bonuses your first month. Now, that's not including all of the other commission structures, which I'll show you in a second. Now, the reason you want to sell people in at the $1,000 mark is because, honestly, let's talk about it. You're going to invest $10 into Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. $100 into Bitcoin? No, I don't think. What's a $100 a month investment going to at all do for you? Okay. If you want to invest, put $1,000 into it, and you're going to unlock the executive bonus. So you'll earn an additional 3% of total global revenue that Investus Digital earns. We're gonna add up everything we made, take 3% of that, and distribute it down to all the accounts that are in the executive club. Now, once you start crushing it and you get into the director level, which is going to be really easy at the time of this video, because this company is just getting started and many, many companies have the same structure. So this is all so possible. Just think about this. You'll get a luxury car allowance bonus starting at $500 a month. And I know that a Tesla Model 3 is currently about $730 a month to own. So like you can get a Tesla just for free just by working the business, okay? You're going to get an expense account bonus. So say you wanted to host a big party or a dinner or a hotel conference, something like that. You wanted to get a professional YouTube video done. We will give you a fund to go do that stuff. And it kind of depends on the effort that you're putting in. Well, so we kind of talk to us, but we'll just set you a monthly budget for that. This is pretty cool. The annual leadership vacation retreat bonus. That's a mouthful. But basically, every year we choose where to go to take a vacation, and your ticket is paid for. And you can bring your family. And you can get a spending bonus. Like your whole vacation, dream vacation, completely paid for. Method number 8, and this is where you should start paying attention. This is called the auto ship team volume. This is the meat and potatoes of any new starting distributor within Investus Digital. So you have the ability to grow 2 teams, and you're going to get paid on 10% on the lesser of the 2 teams. So if you look at this diagram over here, this is a screenshot of our software that I wrote myself, so I know exactly how this works. You can see that I've got 2 teams, one starting here, one starting here. And if we were to count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to get paid on the lesser leg of my business. Now, why is that? Well, say this guy over here is a superstar and this guy goes out and grows my business. That means I can put my feet up and retire, right? Wrong. Even if this went down 1 million, okay? 1 million new distributors doing millions and millions and millions of dollars a month, I'm only going to make $50 over here, okay? Not $50, this is probably $200 a month of income right there. The reason for it is because you get paid on the lesser leg. And what that does to this person is they see how much money is being made over here, and they are incentivized to start calling these people and helping coach and train them to do better, okay? The whole business is built around not being idle, but to go in and help. And what's really cool about this is that you can only have, we have something called the rule of 2. So you can only have 1 left and 1 right. And so if I bring in this guy and I bring in this guy, so there's my left and my right, but I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to keep bringing people in. So what happens is that if this is you, if I brought you in right here, and then I bring in a third person, I will give them to you for free. They will join your sales team and you don't even know who they are. How cool is that? Your team just automatically grows because I'm over here trying to grow my business so I can get paid. So your upline is super incentivized to go and actually help you. And now what's really fun in this example is you might be thinking, oh my God, it looks like a pyramid. Okay, well, you first have to cleanse your thoughts of dirty practices, okay, because this is not a pyramid scheme. And in this example right here, this person, so this is me, I'm at the top, I'm the top earner in the company, right? You'd think, wrong. This person here is actually, in this example, making $820 and I'm making $400 because I've only got this many people. And I think it's this person down there. They made a $1,000 order, $1,000 order, $1,000 order, but I've only got a $250, $250, $250. So there's more commission in this leg, and this person is making that. So I'm making less. It's entirely possible that this person could be the largest earner in the company, and I am stuck. If I quit, but these people stayed active, I'll still get a check for $400 a month, but this person's going to receive a check for $500,000 a month. So if it's a pyramid scheme, how can the guy on top make less than his downline? Even this person right there, they could go off and start this crazy business that does millions of dollars a month, and I, as the company founder, am still only going to get paid on these 4 people unless I get off my butt, get out there, and train. So there are 2 plans to get involved, to be enrolled with. There's only 2 plans. And all we want you to do as a new consultant to Investus Digital is 1 large order. It's $1,000. And that's not too much to ask. $1,000 to start a business, I just told you I lost $80,000 on a vending machine business, right? Now the reason for that is because we want you to have something to go around and show off, right? We want you to have these certificates. You can walk around with them and you can demo them, and it's really fun. This one here is my Ethereum wallet. Oh, the camera's got it all blurred out, but this one here is 250 Ethereum, worth about 600,000 Canadian dollars. And it's really fun to go, here, would you hold this for me? I go, what is it? Oh, $600,000. That's amazing. And when you sign up, I'm going to ship you, with your actual order, I'm going to ship you some marketing materials, including demo certificates, because you do not want to be handing out your real certificates. So, So it's not that expensive. Okay, it's not a big number. You're gonna spend $1,000 to get started, and then you're gonna decrease your subscription to $250 a month, and you're gonna keep investing $250 a month into your business. What's crazy is that you're investing in investments and your business. Like, it's a double-edged sword here, okay? So again, that's $250 for the consultant, $1,000 for the executive. And when you do that and you sign people up, they're going to ask, well, which one did you choose? And if you chose the $250 cheapie route, do you think they're going to be incentivized to spend more money than you did? No. So be a leader by example and say, yeah, I signed up for $1,000 and my investments have already gone up so-and-so. It's exciting. Yeah, and I've got a ton of these Bitcoin certificates at home, man. It's crazy. It's exciting, and they're going to want to do it. And more importantly, we're all in this business to make money. So if we look at this example and everybody's coming in at say we offered a plan for $10 a month. Well, that's 10 cents. So imagine me up here, let's just say 10, 20, 30, 40 cents. Why? That's not a business, okay? So by spending money, money is only earned by the movement of money. You can only take it by the movement of money. So if we're only moving a penny, you can't make anything. But if we're all encouraged to put money into our businesses, we can all move money. So there's a low risk to entrance. And remember, the best part is it is Bitcoin. So let's say you go, okay, I'll put $1,000 in, and you work the business for 6 to 8 months, and you go, man, I just really don't think this is for me. Okay, boo-hoo. Go take your Bitcoin certificates, put them in the filing cabinet, and sit on them for 10 years, and then sell them. And you look back at this moment in time as the best business you ever invested in. That part there was a bit of a mouthful. So moving on to the number 9 way. The 9th way to get paid in network marketing is something called the 7-generational matched leveraging bonus system. Okay, and this really takes place after your auto ship is maxed out at $25,000 a month. But basically the way it works is, this is me up here, and I've brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people personally to the company. Those 5 people have brought in, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see this person here brought in 1, 2, 3, 4 people. This person that I brought in went and brought 2 people in. Once you hit the $25,000 max on the auto ship team bonus, you start to earn, it starts at 7% for everybody, 7 generations deep. And let me tell you, if you're able to do this, if you grow the team, and I'll show you exactly how to do it, the amount of money that comes out of this, $50,000 to $100,000 a month and more. So imagine if you brought in one person who does $1 million a year, you'll get a commission just for have brought, like, you brought them in, and that's the way that the company, like, the company wants to do this for you, because it's like a thank you for finding these people, right? You get an extra bonus in this way. So I know it's kind of confusing. You've got 2 sort of different graph structures here. I wouldn't worry about it too much. We have way more in-depth training. I'm just showing you the potentials to get paid within network marketing. And there is a bonus way to get paid. It's not really official, but we're not buying candles here. We're not buying soap. We're not selling makeup or Tupperware or Band-Aids or perfume. It's Bitcoin. So again, you're not buying boxes of product that stack up, but then you can't figure out who to sell them to anymore. You're investing. You want to keep these for yourself. You your biggest problem is you need a bigger filing cabinet, okay? And so let's say in 10 years, okay, so I bought $200 worth of Ethereum. It's been 8 years, and it was up to $1.3 million, but it's only currently valued at $600,000. So this counts toward your portfolio. So it's a great way if you decide to sell to get paid. It's another way to get paid. And now I want to show you a reason that Investus Digital could be the best, ethically speaking, MLM in history. Okay, so here's where things are really different with Investus Digital. I'm going to look at a couple other MLMs, Amway, Herbalife, Avon, Tupperware. I was part of a company called Agile. And if you can't sell the retail products fast enough, you'll end up with a garage full of old dusty products. And it happened to me personally. In month 4 of Agile Enterprises, I had more vitamins than I could use in 3 years. And the team, I had 14 people that I had built up, and they all joined at the executive level. So we all had 14 boxes times 14 people. I mean, we just had so much product. And so the bigger problem was that market was already saturated. Agile had already been through. I was just late to the game. And so anytime I would walk up to somebody and go, hey man, you need more vitamins, they'd be like, yeah, I already got some, right? So what does that leave you with? It leaves you with boxes and boxes and boxes of Tupperware, vitamins, whatever the ML, candles, whatever. Okay, I'm going to show you something a little different with Investus Digital. Let me run you through the worst case scenario. Let's say that you didn't recruit anybody into your business, you didn't grow your team, and nor did you retail sell any certificates ever in, let's say, a year. Worst case scenario. You're telling me that you'd be upset with a filing cabinet of Bitcoin whose value is now on the rise, right? So you're going to have this in your corner. You're telling me you would panic and try to get rid of it all, and you'd be like, oh, I've wasted all my money. Or would you confidently and cheerfully carry on investing, filling up your nice, neat filing cabinet in the corner of your home office, putting more and more Bitcoin away, knowing that in 3 to 5 to 10 years, you'd have a ton of money? Now, I want to show you exactly how an MLM company makes its money. It's based on preying on the brand new distributor, you. You are now a Sensi independent consultant. Hooray! And you've been asked to buy at either the $250 level, but we really recommend that you buy the $1,000 level because it shows your commitment to the company, and hurrah, hurrah, okay? So, and I actually do recommend the $1,000 executive level. You get the sweet 3% bonus. It's totally worth it. So here you are, nice and happy. And you've bought in at the executive level, and you get these 2 great big boxes or 3 boxes or however many boxes it is. And inside are all these candles. Well, how is it that regardless of whether you now sell those retail, right? So this is $1,000 worth of candles, and Sensi has made their money from you. If you sell these to your mom, to your sister, to whoever, right? That money is your money, not Sensi's money. So let me ask you, if you Google Sensi Corporation headquarters, how is it that they can afford a building and a campus? Think about it. Where is the money really coming from in Sensi and other MLM companies? And this is why they're getting such a bad rep, okay? Because this here cost $1,000. Let me ask you what it costs, especially with manufacturing in China, what it costs to make one of these little candles. 5 cents? 10 cents? Let's call it 50 cents. Who cares? Let's call it $1. You're telling me that the $1,000 of product, they're not making a giant cut off your wholesale order? Well, the answer is that they are. But what if there was a way you could prevent this all from happening entirely? Let me show you. At Investus Digital, I've figured out a way that you get to keep the lion's share of what you spend on the company. Hence the logo, right? You are the lion. We are the lion. We represent a new generation of investors, a new generation of multi-level marketing, a new generation of network marketing. Just everything is so different here, but it's based on a century of this business model. So let's run through it. Here you are, the Investus digital consultant, and hopefully you sign up at the executive level, because you should really do that. You've got these coins, these certificates that are issued. Okay, now they're not candles. If they were candles, I'd have a factory and I'd print them, or I'd make them for 5 cents. But you're buying Bitcoin. So if each one of these was worth $100, okay, how much Bitcoin lands on the Bitcoin certificate? Well, the answer is on $100, about $75. So there's really a $25 fee in order to translate this. And this is how it works. We at the Investus Digital Corporation headquarters, which is my office, by the way, and I've got the blur on because behind me is a wall of horrifying inventions and probably some laundry, and I am not a rich guy living in a castle, okay? So that being said, what I do when you buy the certificate on a monthly recurring basis is I have a sailboat that is sailing the seas of the blockchain, and I go fishing and I cast out a line and I grab a bunch of cheap Bitcoin, cheap Ethereum, cheap Litecoin. I buy and sell every day. I short. I'm a day trader, and so my job is to make sure that there's enough liquidity to sell to you. Okay, now when I do that, when I withdraw, say we sell $20,000 worth of Bitcoin this month from you guys as Investus Digital Consultants, and I got to move $20,000 from the blockchain into the certificates. There's a 7% withdrawal fee. I got to pay taxes. Blah 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 blah. Okay. And the higher volume that I do that in, the cheaper it is for all of our distributors. It's kind of like wholesale. So the money comes from the blockchain. It comes from my digital shipping boat. It moves through the corporation's software, the website that you're on right now. Ultimately, it's printed onto the certificates. Now, there's a transaction fee between these two, and it is a calculation that is divided by the size of the company. And the more distributors that we have, the lower our fee will set. And it can get all the way down to 3% to 0%. Hopefully one day we hit 0%. Now the reason we can do that is because my corporate income is tied into the fact that I am the top of the food chain. And I've got a team of people on my left and my right. And one day, just by participating in the theory that I've set forward, I should have enough money that I don't have to rob you in order to buy a castle, right? Doesn't that seem fair and ethical? Because I'm done with the way that it's been done before. Hey, let's trick a bunch of people into buying candles that we sell for we make them for 5 cents. They buy them for $50, and we tell them that they can sell them to their friends for more than that and make a ton of money. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe the people who get in first, and that's traditionally, if you go Google what are the problems with multi-level marketing businesses, once you hit market saturation, you're done. But you can see here that you keep the lion's share of what you put into the company. It's almost like just exchanging, okay? There's nothing that we keep. We keep as little of your money as possible and ship you back the certificate as fast as possible and as securely as possible. So we're real different. And that leaves us with the necessity to focus on leadership, teamwork, and your success. Like, this is what the company will profit off by building a bigger network, by training you. I will fly, I don't care where you are on the planet, I will fly and do this keynote presentation. I will jump on a Zoom call. I will train you. My team will train you. We will get on it until you're crushing it, because my success as the CEO is tied to the structure and not the corporate revenue. You see, there's a big difference there. If I was just some bigwig, right, I could make candles for 5 cents and sell them to you for 50 bucks and promise that you could sell them for 100 bucks, right? And you would make your difference, your profit. With this, everybody's going to profit, and I don't need to steal that. Like, I mean, why if it costs 5 cents to make a candle, why don't you wholesale it for 10 cents? Well, because then we would never be able to afford a castle. And those people who are running the corporation definitely don't want to participate in the network. That's extra work. So that is a fundamental difference between how Investus Digital works and every other MLM company you've seen. We can do that because it's a digital currency, and it's infinite, and it comes from the blockchain out in the sky. It's different. So let's focus on the leadership, teamwork, and success. Now that you see how to get paid, let's show you how you're going to learn how to actually employ these things with our support and training. So I understand that running a business and starting a business can be super challenging. So we've built a training platform that provides world-class training from guys like Eric Worre and Randy Gage to support and ensure your success. And I want you to get started within 24 hours as joining as a distributor and start making money as soon as possible, ideally within 7 days. We have live seminars, meetings, and virtual trainings to enhance your skills. I host 2 weekly Zoom calls, and we just go over anything with anybody in the whole network. Right now, it's not too crazy, but once we start getting into 30, 40, 50 people in a Zoom call, it's going to get crazy. We have certificate programs available through the website. So if you want to move up and become a director and above, it's important for you to understand how to give this presentation and how the math works on the 7-generation match leveraging bonus system, right? So you can get little certifications in there that help establish, hey, I know what I'm talking about. And remember, just to start, you don't have to worry about all this stuff. All you're going to be required to do is to get people to sit down in chairs and listen to this information, okay? So you might be, there's 2 ways really to digest this information. The person you know gave you this lecture, this keynote in person, or they've sent you to this website. When you are able to deliver this presentation yourself, you've mastered it, okay? But you don't have to do that to start. You can leverage this training video. You're going to start sending this training video with me to people you know, and when they go to sign up, and you'll see this, you get to select the person who's enrolling you. My name will be there, but you're not going to select my name. You're going to select the person who showed you this video, and it'll create all their earnings and commissions and all that stuff. So all you really need to do is very little to start the business. To master the business, yeah, that's something else, and that requires a little bit more time investment, probably a month or 2 before you really get the swing of things. Now, let's talk about the timing. All right, let's just remember some facts here. Currently, Bitcoin is valued at $36,000 per coin. Well, it's now at like $28,000 per coin, and it's been 24 hours since I wrote this slide. Bitcoin can be divided into 1 million parts called a Satoshi. And remember, Bitcoin investment is complicated for many people, but our product simplifies that process. Now consider how many people you know who would like to invest in Bitcoin if only they had the opportunity to make an easy decision. Imagine being their solution to their investment needs. We will train you to successfully reach out with, quote, potential investors with a high rate of success. The timing is perfect as our company has just started in June of 2023, and the opportunities to become something big quick is limitless. Now, for the last part of the presentation, the call to action. If you're ready to take the next step and join as a distributor, turn to the person who brought you to this presentation. I don't know if maybe they're in the room with you watching it now and you're in a big conference room, or you're watching it online. Either way, get in touch with them, call them right away, and let them know that you are ready to sign up as a distributor, hopefully at the executive level. They'll assist you with the payment processing and provide you with detailed information about the commission structure, marketing materials, basically answer any questions that you have remaining, hold some of those Bitcoin certificates in your hand, and give you some demo certificates to take home and kind of like, wow, this is cool. And I want you to start your business opportunity and seize the day right now. I think my face is hiding Shia LaBeouf here, but the quote is, yesterday you said tomorrow. How many times have you said, I'd love to start my own business? Has that been 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years? How long will it be before something finally falls into your lap that's easy and repeatable and has all the training, has all the product, everything is done for you? All you got to do is share the opportunity with others. And if you like the opportunity, there's a huge chance that other people will like the opportunity. And in fact, it just goes on and on and on and on. There are multiple billion-dollar companies that operate this way: Amway, Melaleuca, Tupperware, Sensi, hence the candle references. This opportunity is huge, and this is the first time it's been done with Bitcoin. If you're seeing this, this is the time, and I'm calling you to action to sign up as a distributor with Investus Digital right now. And lastly, I just wanted to say thank you for your time in this opportunity. And that concludes the presentation, so you can go ahead and turn to that person and say, let's go. I'm Andrew Normore. This was Investus Digital. See you later.